Today's episode is brought to you by the All-Day IPA from Founders Brewery. Session boldly with the IPA that can hang on as long as you can. Our all-day session ale keeps your tastes satisfied and your senses sharp, making it the perfect companion for adventure. Naturally brewed with a complex array of malts, grains, and hops, All-Day IPA is balanced for optimal aromatics and a clean finish. The perfect reward for an honest day's work and the ultimate companion to celebrate life's simpler pleasures. No matter what the season, the full flavor of All-Day IPA won't quit, so you don't have to either. Make All Day last even longer with a 15-pack today. Visit All Day IPA to find All Day IPA near you and start your adventure.
Yay!
Now entering Nerdist.com.
And welcome to this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Alison and Alex. I'm Alex Albrecht.
I'm Alison Haislip, and for about the next 30-ish minutes, we are going to drink some booze and talk some news.
Drink some booze, talk some news. Of course, sitting in with us, as always, our flight engineer extraordinaire, Tom Super Volcano Krajewski. How you doing, Tom?
Hungover.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Guys, big fucking deal.
What? BFG?
Like deals.
BFG?
Episode 100!
What's up, motherfuckers?
Wow. That's...
If we were a TV show, we'd have a cake with the number 100 on it.
We would. We would.
But we're not.
We don't have a budget for a cake.
I know.
100 episodes. Who would have thought?
Crazy.
How long has it been? It's been over a year, obviously, because Drunksmith was like halfway through the first year, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So we have been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
It feels like just yesterday that we did this.
Yeah, that I used to drink a bottle of wine.
Yeah, right. Oh, right. I remember.
Oh, yeah. Tom used to bring us wine. What the fuck happened to that?
Yeah.
It was bad.
He was like, I can't do it anymore.
Damn it, Tom.
My liver and wallet. Yeah, I remember having that conversation about this at that place on La Brea, and we saw Anderson Silva.
That's right.
We're like sitting there chatting about like, we should do a podcast. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, cool. This is great. Oh my God. And then I was like, I think that's Anderson Silva.
And so Alex took a photo of me, but had Anderson Silva in the back.
Yeah, it was totally like, I was like, and just lean over.
By the way, that place doesn't exist anymore. It is now Fancy Starbucks.
I think it's been two places subsequent. Like, I think that place failed, another place came in and
now
went,
it's
Fancy Starbucks.
It's Starbucks that serves booze.
What?
Yeah, it's Starbucks.
What?
Barbucks?
Barbucks.
I don't know.
By the way, Barbucks sounds like something you do in the 70s.
That's it, Sparbucks.
Sparbucks. Well, we did see Anderson Silva there,
Yeah,
so Sparbucks makes sense.
Yep, exactly.
They actually serve booze at that Starbucks?
I'm pretty sure that's what someone has told me.
Oh my
God. That is the word on the street, as the kids say.
I love how many the Starbucks density of this area.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there are
Starbucks all over the place.
Many.
Anyway, so 100 episodes, people.
100 episodes. We did
We have done it.
Can we make it to 200? You think?
Can we do it?
Can we? Nay. Shall we?
Nay. Must we?
Baby?
Baby.
I don't know.
Oh.
So I found out something very interesting last night.
Oh.
A buddy of mine, I have not been drinking because of the fact that I am on
Quitter.
antibiotics.
Oh, yeah.
And then my buddy texted me and said, no, my wife, who's a scientist, says that that's a myth. So I was like, oh, cool.
That you can't drink while you're sick?
Yeah. And on antibiotics specifically.
Oh, right.
So Heather has a show last night for the Boubet sisters.
Right.
And I go.
Right.
And today is my last day. So it was last night. Today is my last day.
Oh,
like
on
2
antibiotics?
pills. Yeah, on antibiotics.
Yeah.
Nip up. So I was like, I'll have a beer.
Yeah.
And I was like, just something light. I haven't had a drink in 2 weeks, because first I was sick, then I was on antibiotics.
Yeah.
And I drank about half the beer, and all of a sudden I was like, woo, my face is hot. I was like, my
face is hot.
And not my face, just my right forehead.
That's weird.
I agree. And so I was like, why is just my right forehead hot? And then I was like, hey, Heather, my face seems hot.
There's something going on with my face.
And she was like, holy shit, your face. And I was like, what? And so I went to the bathroom, and I had fucking red rash all over my face.
Oh, my God.
Under my eyes. I was like,
who is this scientist woman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guess who was coming to the show?
Her?
Scientist woman and my friend.
Okay.
Who said she was. So then I bump into my friend, and I was like, look at my
fine.
My face.
Yeah.
And then he goes, oh, yeah, the same thing happened to my wife. And I was like, what? And I was like, why the fuck did you text me and say this is not a problem? So then I'm like, Whitney, what? And she's a scientist, so she goes, yes, this happens. Are you on Augmentin? And I said, yes, I am on Augmentin. And she was like, yeah. So it turns out
Okay.
that the antibiotic Augmentin and potentially other antibiotics, I don't know, but specifically Augmentin. And sometimes Tylenol.
Ooh, that's not an antibiotic.
No, but it does the same sort of thing, which is it utilizes this enzyme that your body creates to fight the infection.
Okay.
But that enzyme is the same enzyme that your body uses to break down alcohol.
Oh.
So you drink alcohol and your body's like, we ain't got none of that enzyme.
Well, no, we used up all the enzymes.
The enzyme's over here making your nose not hurt. And I'm like, I don't, what? And they're like, let's take it out of your face. so all of a sudden you're just like, bang. So I am gonna be done today.
Yeah.
I am not
That's good,
going to
'cause
have any
Drunksmas
booze.
is coming up.
Drunksmas is coming up Friday. I'm not going to have any booze until Thursday.
Okay.
I'm going to let the system cleanse.
Okay.
So Thursday night
Yeah.
is a go, no go of Drunksmas.
What do you mean go, no go?
Meaning I'm going to have a little bit of booze and then see if my face explodes. If my face explodes,
Here's the deal.
I may not be able to drink for the rest of my life.
Alex.
Guys,
That would make complete sense.
it would be horrible though, Tom.
Alex,
Yes.
we are an audio podcast.
I
No
know.
one gives a fuck about what your face looks like. You're drinking on Druxman's.
No, but I mean, if
drinking on
if my
Druxman's.
face is going to peel off and slough off like a scab, I'm not going to do that.
I don't know. That,
Yeah,
no.
All
Look,
right.
none of us are clearly scientists. All
we
I
made
know
a very
is
big point of that on this show.
repeatedly. All I know is Thursday night is a milestone for me.
All right.
So if you haven't drank in 2 weeks and we're drinking on Drunksmas,
Oh, I'm going to be fucked up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, quickly.
And then Heather has to drive you down to San Diego.
Jeez, that nice.
Cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice.
All right, let's talk about Drunksmas a little
Yes,
bit. Yes,
it's happening.
It's happening, people. It's
Yay!
happening. December 16th. It's Friday.
Correct.
This episode has come out on the Monday before.
Bam.
We will be posting where you can send us food,
Yep.
alcohol, Legos.
Tricks, not tricks.
Tricks.
Ooh, I like tricks.
Oh, treats.
Treats.
No, I'll take
Don't
some
send us tricks.
No
Come
tricks.
on.
Unless it's the cereal, but I don't even like that cereal. So
Isn't a trick a hooker?
No, I think
you can turn tricks.
Turn tricks. Oh,
Yeah, I think
That's
trick.
why.
I think
I'm
trick
okay
is
with
the
that one.
act of having sex for money.
okay. I'm okay with it.
I think.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't send us hookers.
Yeah,
Somebody is going to send us
I
like a
know.
high-end
No, no,
God
masturbation
damn it.
device,
Please don't.
like some sort of
Okay,
robo jack-off
We'll
device.
post where you can send us stuff. But also, as Alex said
Mm-hmm.
earlier before we started recording, if you ever thought about emailing us,
Actually, as Alex said before we started recording,
because
let
I
me refresh
realized.
your memory, everybody.
No, because I realized I said as Alex said, but then that wasn't
Yeah.
during the show. So they were
Yeah.
like, I didn't know Alex said that. So he said it to us before we started recording. If you were ever thinking about emailing us, now is the time.
Yes, and you don't have to email a link to a story. You can just email that you love us or you hate us.
Well,
Just email something because we're going to have 12
I don't want to.
episodes.
I don't want to read emails about people hating us.
Well, I won't
That's
read
sad.
them. I'm just
Okay.
saying send
You can.
them.
Okay, great.
Or I'll paraphrase. I'll be like, add some
Yeah.
negative stuff we're not going to read.
We've
and-
already lined up some awesome guests
yeah.
to come on.
Lots of awesome
It's
guests.
going to be super fun.
super fun.
I've bribed them with the booze and food that you guys are
I
sending
know.
us.
I am so interested to see what kind of food we get.
Yeah.
Because last year it was
It was
epic.
delicious.
It was epic.
It was amazing.
Wasn't there a giant cookie platter that came?
Yeah.
there was
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Oh.
There's a
Literally
cake.
Oh,
every
and
food
somebody sent
imaginable.
mandolins, or not mandolins. What are those called? Mandalorians?
Macaroons?
Macaroons.
Mandalorian.
Mandalorians.
Like the Star Wars.
Yeah. By the way, I would love some Mandalorian cookies.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking
Yeah, the
fantastic.
Force, like
Like midichlorian cookies.
midichlorians.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
god. Nobody wants
I'm thinking
Metachlorian
midichlorians.
cookies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So,
God.
people, we're very excited to do this again.
Yes.
We're very excited to hear from you. Oh,
Yes.
And I'm sure I will write this in the thing when I tweet out info. But don't forget that if you do send us something, make sure it includes a note so we know that it is from you, so we can thank you. Because
Yeah.
there was a bunch of stuff we got last year that we were like, we don't know who this came from, but awesome.
Yeah. Well, I think also like the pizza place was like, I think it said like the guy's
Yeah.
name who sent it was like on the receipt, and we had to like hunt for it, but it was there.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
This is going
me
to be
too.
good.
I'm excited.
We start at like 8 a.m. on Friday, aren't we?
Yeah, well, 8 a.m.
8
setup.
a.m. drinking?
9.
No. What? By the way, we don't need to tell the audience our
Well,
game
yeah,
plan.
because
I
we
think
need
it's interesting.
we need to know when
we'll
we're going to
say
get breakfast
between-
burritos. And by the way, somebody needs to send us some McDonald's sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits and some. Yeah, don't
those
say
are-
that.
no, those are
I hate
And by the
fantastic.
way, cold sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit at like 2, you're going to be
I
eating
hate
the
all
fuck
the
out
eggs.
of those.
I hate all the eggs.
Oh, that's right. We'll just take the eggs off and you can have a sausage biscuit.
All right, that's fine. That actually sounds
Equally as
delicious.
good.
I want
Yeah.
that
Thank
right
you.
now.
Hash browns. No, so good. So they need to know the time frame.
Okay,
We can
but
start
it'll be posted.
receiving
Yes.
receiving food booze
Yes.
by
Booze.
9.
Perhaps
yes.
a Lego set, I believe.
This is
Or,
true. I mean, if you're going to do it all day,
I still have the Lego that
think-
I built last year.
as you should.
Yeah.
That was a big moment.
Yeah.
I believe you stopped sitting on the chair.
I know. I sat on the
You're
floor.
like, I'm getting on the floor.
I'm like, I need more space. And Kevin Pereira kept stealing pieces, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot Kevin was
Damn
there.
it.
God, I don't remember much of that.
Yeah.
Like, I do not remember much of that
I know.
at all.
All right.
It's going to be fun.
Should we get into some emails?
Yeah, let's get into some emails.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get into some emails. This is a quick one.
Okay.
Interesting. Theme music.
Ooh.
This is from James.
Hi, James.
Hello, human beings, Allison, Alex, and Tom.
That's correct.
I was just wondering, where did you get the music for the opening and closing of the podcast?
Oh.
Maybe it'll just be one of those life's mysteries. Laugh out
will it?
loud. Drink and be merry, James. It will in a way, because I don't really remember the site that I got it.
Oh.
But it was one of those like all you can eat sites where like you buy it for $5 or
And then you can
$10
use it
and then you
whenever.
can just use it however much.
Oh my gosh, Tom!
Tom.
Tom, you dropped it on the stuff. You.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Tom dropped all of the Kinder
No,
toys.
I think he knocked the thing because we're starting to crack.
No. The crack is just because we all went, Tom!
Oh man.
But so,
Can't
and
take
by the way,
anywhere.
I totally just cleaned this whole area because it was like, it was like the scene of a Kinder massacre for like 3 months. And so I put all the toys in one Kinder.
Yeah, and then Tom
Tom picked him
randomly decided to pick it up and
from his
drop it all
head.
over our soundboard.
My
up.
bad.
Amazing. Well, Tom's not Mr. Knobs. That's
Mr.
what they call him.
Knobs.
Tom, Mr. Knobs Krajewski.
Mr. Knobs.
They call me Mr. Knobs.
Oh man.
So that was theme music. So I don't remember exactly where I got it, but it was one of
But
those
we
places
paid for
we
it.
did pay for it,
And it's ours now.
and it is Alex's now.
No, I said ours, not just yours.
Ours, and everybody's.
And everybody's.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is from. Oh God.
What?
Oh God.
What?
Alan, but it might be Alan because it says at the end it says ALLAN and then
That's Alan.
paren, not ALLEN. He's some other dude. So I don't know if he meant it's not. I'm a different Alan.
Yes, he means he's a different Alan.
Yeah. Well, I know somebody named Elon, so I'm like, it must be Elon. Anyway, Alan,
Oh my gosh. Hi, Alan.
he writes, Drunk Smash Queen.
Smash Queen.
What's up, Allison, not Scagliotti?
Yes, that's true.
My
That's not me.
fellow Virginian Alex,
Oh.
and Tom, the most superior of all the volcanoes.
Thank you.
Long-time listener, second-time emailer, and hopefully first-time listener of my email on your show.
Oh, here we go.
And yes,
Making
Queen.
dreams come true.
Drunksmith last year had me in stitches.
Yay!
I laughed so hard while putting up decorations, and
Oh,
it
good.
literally made the season that much brighter.
Wonderful.
Well, we are bringing it together for again.
What?
Nothing. But more
For again?
For again. But more than that, it inspired me to do my own Drunksmith.
Oh.
Rather than doing it in a short amount of time, I'm hitting up 12 bars, one every night with my friends, and we're calling it the 12 Bars of Drunksmith.
That's amazing.
I think this is so good.
Where is
love
this? I want to make it.
I don't know if he says. I don't know if he says. Oh well, he's from Virginia, so maybe it's Virginia.
I'll find you guys.
As of the date of
didn't
this
sound
email,
creepy.
tonight will be the first bar of Drunksmith.
Ooh.
Depending upon when you record, I'm guessing Saturday or Sunday, it'll either be the second or third bar of Drunksmith.
Oh, nice. When was the email sent?
And by the time this listener, or Friday, And by the time the listeners hear this, it will be the 4th bar of Drunksmith.
That is true. That is true.
My liver may hate you all,
Aw.
but he's just crazy pants. I thank you all for all the laughs and the inspiration and wish you the merriest of Christmases and the happiest of New Years. Can't get much worse than 2016, right? You know what? God, I hope not. If 2017 is anything like 2016, we are fucked, everybody.
I know, seriously. A friend of mine, New Year's, like going 2015 and 2016, a friend and I, for New Year's Eve, literally just sat on my couch, ordered pizza, and watched Screeners.
Screeners. I was like, I thought you said Scanners, and I was like, that's an odd choice for a New Year's movie. Yeah.
Like the movie Screeners you get.
Yeah.
For the end of the year. And it was like the super chill, super awesome New Year's, right?
Yeah.
And so we were texting this morning and I was like, she was like, what are you doing for New Year's? And I was like, I don't know. I don't have anything set yet. And I was like, do you want to just do Screeners and pizza again? And she's like, I mean, yes, I want to, but part of me feels like I shouldn't repeat anything that I did this year in hopes to make 2017 better.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't fault that logic.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, maybe not Screeners and pizza. Maybe that was what it was.
Yes, it was. It was my fault.
It was Allison's fault. Allison
for having a
plus
super
friend.
chill New Year's.
You can't do chill New Year's.
No.
Chill New Year's.
Chill New Year's.
What the fuck did I do? I don't even know what I did.
Last year you didn't do anything because we invited you out to go to a big thing and then you stayed home.
Did we just stay home?
You better not have done
Thank
anything
you.
because you ignored our invite.
Yeah.
I think Heather had a show or something.
Oh, she had a show on New Year's Eve, so I was just by myself basically waiting for her to get home, and then we went, yay, ching, ching. Ching means cheers. I don't know.
Yeah, that was the clink of the glasses.
That was the clink of the
Ching.
glasses. Ching.
Sweet.
All right, let's get into an email/story.
Ooh.
This is a very interesting way. The subject is choose your own adventure.
Oh, I loved those stories.
Hello,
Except
all.
when I would choose the adventure that made me die, and I'd be like,
right
damn
away.
it.
I know.
Yeah.
And then you just immediately go back. Maybe that scorpion's friendly. Oh, fuck. Hello, all. I would go with saying each of your names, but it's hard to keep up with Tom's many splendid names.
That is true.
As a group greeting, it is.
Yes.
Hello, all.
Hi.
My name is Megan, in case you haven't told Allison yet.
Hi, Megan.
And I know she wants to know.
Yeah, I do.
I have listened since almost the beginning.
Yay.
And recommended... at the recommendation of my friends, whose opinion I can now trust more.
Yay!
Just kidding, but I digress. JKBID. I have come across a lot of news stories that sounded like they would be very entertaining or so strange that they would be deemed worthy for you to read on your podcast.
Okay.
But I have never emailed you before.
Oh.
And rather than sending several emails with one story per email, I'm going to set this up as a choose-your-own-adventure style.
Oh, Megan.
So here goes nothing. Tesla's Elon Musk
Okay.
has confessed he is super popular at being your biggest fan.
Oh.
And has appointed the three of you to his new secret side project. You have access to any amount of money.
Oh.
However, you
All the
can
money.
only focus on one project.
Okay.
Your eyes meet. Allison hopes there are no
I literally
spiders.
just stared at Tom.
Yeah, that was
I was like, what?
Allison hopes there are no spiders.
Yeah, fuck
or
spiders.
certain types of cuts to sensitive parts of the face.
No!
Alex makes a gesture that no one listening to the podcast can hear. And Tom hopes all of this will make for the greatest one-sentence story.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Oh, man.
Choice one.
Choice one. Okay.
Focus on your moon base, Sextopia, using the sex toy information stolen by the Canadians. That's story choice one.
Okay. Wow.
Story choice two, I think we actually talked about on the show, so this is probably not a great choice for us.
Okay.
Work on gathering supplies for Drunksmiths via Otto, the automatic beer truck. Which I think we talked about the beer truck that did the beer run, but nobody was in it for 120 miles.
No, Alex. No, we
Oh
did
my
not.
God! This is amazing!
You just cracked the thing again.
I know. It's because I was so excited. That's hysterical. That was one of those stories that I chose for the show, but then we didn't have time, so then it sort of fell off the radar.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
work on gathering supplies for Drunksmiths via Otto the beer truck.
All right.
Or three,
I'm so excited about this.
make sure you never miss a chance to say macaque
Macaque.
at the same time as listening to super creepy videos of what monkeys would sound like if they could talk.
No.
Oh, that's right.
Which
What?
do we choose?
Oh, man. I mean, I feel like we have to go with the beer truck now because
now I know. Now, yes, because I didn't even realize that was a thing that we didn't do.
Okay, yeah, and Drunksmith is right around the corner, so let's do this.
Around the corner.
That's the adventure that we choose.
This probably won't be enough for one email, but thank you for being so awesome. Choose wisely or cheat. And hold the pages, while you make sure you won't die on your new path.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
And have a happy Drunksmith. Oh, Hoppy Drunksmith. That's
Hoppy.
Great.
Oh, good.
It turns out Hoppy does have a use other than Easter. Who knew? As always, highly entertained by your weekly adventures, Megan. Sorry, Megan.
Okay, you just shorter name because you guys.
Well, because you know how Gmail does that thing where it like.
Oh yeah,
your
cuts
name
off
it just doesn't show you because like what the fuck, Gmail? Why would you not show me the name on the email?
I know because it's like the automated.
It thinks it's like
signature.
This is just the signature, so we'll just okay. Here we go. Self-driving truck.
Okay.
Makes first trip.
What is that? What's happening?
I'm turning it off.
Oh,
no, it's the video of the self-driving truck. Self-driving truck makes first
who
trip.
Left their cell phone on?
First trip. A 120-mile beer run.
Wow.
So we have talked about automated cars and autonomous driving a lot.
Yes.
Uber being the sort of big concept of like, that's a company that would really want to have automated cars because then you just don't have to pay a driver.
By the way, speaking of Uber, I took it. Obviously it's holiday party time, and I went to a friend's party the other night, and
you took the Ubs.
I took the Ubs, and then I took the Ubs home.
Yeah.
And after when I was taking the Ubs home, I had a couple drinks in me.
Yeah.
And so I ordered the Uber, and I was still talking to someone, and someone came inside and was like, "Allison, I think your Uber's here." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I like popped out, and I opened the door, and I was like, "Hi, are you for Allison?" Because you have to check to make sure you have the car. And the guy turns and he holds up a sign.
Oh yeah,
that says, "Hi, are you Allison?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." And I was like. He's like, okay, and I get in, and then he kind of points to an address on the phone. I'm like, yeah, that's it. And it took me a second to figure out what was going on.
Yeah.
And then I sit in the car, and like I pull out my phone, and then I look up, and on the seat, hanging on the seat in front of me, is one of these signs that says your Uber driver is hearing impaired.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
But
now
isn't that awesome that Uber was like, we'll figure this out. It's just a tech issue.
Yeah.
Like, give him a sign.
Yeah.
you put the address in.
Yeah.
Like, he knows where you're going to go.
Yeah.
And I wonder if they only send, because you don't have to put your destination in.
What?
No, you do have to put it in.
Oh, do you have to now?
Yeah.
You used to not have to.
Yes, correct.
It makes sense now that you would have to.
You have to. Because that's how they give you the fare rate.
Right, yeah. The pre, like, this is what it'll be. By the way, it's getting super cheap. I do
know.
Uber X, and I'm like, I can't remember where I went, but it was like $2 or it was $5.20.
Yeah.
I was like, $5.20. My freaking coffee costs $5.20, and you took me a place.
Yeah.
You literally took me a place.
transported me somewhere.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, back to the beer.
So Uber makes sense. Like that's a lie. But then there is a company, I think it's Anheuser-Busch. Yeah, so it's Anheuser-Busch.
Okay.
Has realized that they have a run that happens from Fort Collins through Denver and on to Southern California near Pikes Peak, which is where they basically it's essentially taking it from the brewer and putting it to the distribution hub. So they're constantly making this 120-mile run with trucks.
Right.
They have partnered with, I think it was, oh God, what's the company that they use? I think it was called I think it was Otto. Yeah, OTTO.
OTTO.
So it's a company. The initial appeal for us was to see how we could meet the needs of a company like Anheuser-Busch. So this is Otto. And they basically, and there's actually, there's images of the truck driver sleeping in the cab.
Wow.
Oh, but he's not supposed to, right?
Yeah, he doesn't need to be there while the truck is doing what it's due. But that's so crazy because you think about like how much, like, I didn't even think about automating the trucking industry.
Right.
But like, this country runs on big rigs.
Yeah.
Like we don't even think about it anymore because we're like planes, trains. I mean, what? But
there are so many accidents because drivers will fall asleep at the wheel.
Yeah,
because they're
pushing
doing these
it
cross
they've got to
country.
do. Yeah, and they have time limits they got to take and all that stuff. But just think of all the trucks on the road were now automated.
Right.
I mean, first off, I'd be so happy because every once in a while you get around one of those big rigs while you're driving that's just not a good driver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Terrifying.
Or like tries to get around another truck and you're like, dude, what the fuck? I'm a little car. Like, dude, no.
I'm a little car.
Bro.
I'm right here, bro.
I'm down here, you
hey.
fucker. like beep, 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 beep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like just to think of all of them in some balletic dance,
Balletic.
just flowing through the I-5.
Although the thing to me that I keep thinking of is that's a lot of truck drivers out of work.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too.
Yeah.
So this is the problem with automation.
Yeah.
Is at the end of the day, right now, somebody has a job. First off, there's a lot of jobs that don't exist anymore, right?
Yeah.
Like most factory work doesn't happen by human hand,
Right.
And it happens by one dude overseeing 10 robots.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? And even saying robots
And
is a
then
little
those
strong.
robots are going
Well, you
to
remember?
rise up.
You remember the one that killed the guy at the factory, at the
Oh,
Volvo
yes.
factory? That was just like
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Yeah.
It was like I put door on you, and it's like no, but you go.
Oh.
That's bad. Anyway, but so there's a lot of that that's going to happen throughout the world, and it's really unfortunate, and especially in the States where a lot of it's just the bottom line is automation is coming.
Yeah.
Technology is like we don't do things physically that we had to do before. I mean, even to the point of like a forklift.
Right.
Yeah, somebody has to drive it. But at the end of the day, I don't have to pick that shit up and put it on a fucking thing like I did before somebody invented the forklift.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have to have a stack of yoked dudes that were just the put shit up guys.
A stack of Toms?
Yeah, the stack
You
of
have a
Toms.
stack of Toms to just
Tom
lift shit for
Stockton.
you?
I'm
Yeah.
not very good at lifting anything. But so all the manual jobs are going to become automated, obviously. But then I think recently there was a movie that was written by a robot that starred.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was written by like a computer program that wrote this movie, and it stars Michael Cera or somebody like that.
Wait, but
And
it
so-
actually got
Yeah,
made?
they
it's like a
wrote a
short.
short film,
Yeah.
and it's hysterical because it's ridiculously horrible.
Bad? I see it. Okay.
It's horrible.
Because that's what worries me. I know, like, you can lose your job because you have robots doing manual stuff.
Yeah,
but
because
now if
you
you're
could never
writer or
teach a
entertainer-
robot artistic creativity.
Never say never.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the
Well,
thing.
not in my lifetime.
Well,
Okay.
let's hope. Let's
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah.
Let's hope that you lived long enough to see
My gosh.
automatons writing movies.
I need to see this
Yeah.
short now.
It's hysterical. Yeah, it was like Michael Cera and somebody else.
I didn't see it, but
Yeah.
that's what worries me about my job as a writer. So.
Yeah, I think you're all right for a while.
Yeah.
But long haul truckers, you could see. I mean,
Yeah.
I would be if I was a long haul trucker. I'd be. And by the way, we are almost there. To just a couple days ago, Michigan signed into a law that you do not have to have a driver in the car.
What?
Oh,
They
wow.
basically greenlit automated cars driving
By themselves.
on the streets of all of Michigan.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And by the way, that's just the first. I mean,
Yeah.
everything else. I mean,
Yeah.
I would be shocked if California wasn't soon after. I mean,
Right.
we're very tech forward. I mean, obviously
Right.
Silicon Valley is here, and there's a lot of innovation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, we have. I mean, think about it. Fucking California. It's so weird. The United States. When I really think about the United States, it fucking hurts my brain.
Why? Why is your brain
It is
hurting about the United
It
States?
is so well, like all the election shit. Like, take
You
away
mean
the
how
election stuff.
different every state is?
Yeah, and if you think about it,
Yeah.
like Europe is
Yeah.
smaller than all of us.
Yes, that's true.
Like we are like if Europe and Australia, New Zealand had a baby. You know what I mean?
and it was America.
And it was one place.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, it's like the cultural difference between France and Germany
oh yeah.
is massive.
And they
you
have
would be like, well,
different
those guys
governments.
aren't even close.
Yeah.
Those guys are like, what? Well, those had so many different things to worry about.
Right.
But it's like that's not even like L.A. to fucking Vegas. Like
You're right. Yeah.
Come on, and we've got to be, and everybody's got to be covered.
It's like LA and San Diego.
Yeah, exactly. But the crazy thing is, California is bigger than almost every European country.
Is it
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like we're the 10th largest world economy is
Yeah,
the
that's
state
right,
of
we're big,
California.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like
Wow, I didn't know that.
Of all the countries,
Wow.
California would rank 10th, either
Yeah.
10th or 12th.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
crazy.
10th largest economy.
Yeah.
Just the state of California. So and I heard this thing, and I think I might have even mentioned it on the show, that this guy was talking about how city-states were going to become the new countries. So, like the
No.
United States, at
What?
a certain point in the future, the United States is not going to be one country.
Okay.
There will be city-states. So it'll be like San Francisco, L.A., San Diego
Okay.
will be its own country.
City state.
Yeah, it'll be its own entity.
Okay.
And it might exist within a sort of loose framework of what the United States used to be. But if you
Right.
think about it, what those cities need are completely different than what Iowa,
rest of the country
Indiana,
yeah.
Ohio, what they need.
Well, I mean, it's kind of starting now, isn't it? Because some cities are, what are they calling
California-
them? Sanctuary cities or something like that?
Yeah, where they sort of are like, some of your laws are stupid, so we're not going to do them.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, look, that's the marijuana stuff is all that. I mean, Colorado, the United States government says marijuana is illegal.
Right.
Period.
But
that's
the
the
states
thing.
are like, fuck off.
And Colorado is like, but we love it.
Yeah.
and then everybody else is like, hey, Colorado looks like they're having a blast.
Yeah. How's it working over there?
Yeah.
Although weirdly, I have a friend recently who visited Denver, I think, and was staying with friends, and they have ever since marijuana got legalized, they actually have a much higher homeless population now.
What?
Yeah.
That's not surprising because all the homeless people are like, I want to go where I can just get a fucking high.
Well, no. It's not that. It's a young homeless. It's like young
it's like all the people from
20-somethings.
Portland are like, fuck it, let's go to Denver and sleep on the street.
It's legal in Seattle. Actually, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's because it's like people are now, they don't feel the need to be motivated, which sucks. It's that stereotype
It's
like
the
now that they can get
millennial,
high, the millennial, and they're just like, well, fuck it, I'll just live on the street and
are
get
they
stoned. I mean, I don't know.
That's great. They're happy homeless on high.
Yeah, but my friend was like, I'd never noticed so
happy
many
homeless.
it's like young homeless people.
That sucks.
It's very
know.
interesting. I wonder. There was another story I almost did for this episode that said that we're that the longevity, life longevity of a United States citizen is actually lower than it should be.
Oh yeah,
compared to other first world wealthy countries,
right?
And that they say that it has a lot to do with this sort of lethargic, population that's just like meh.
Yeah.
The sort of meh population.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People just kind of get entitled and they don't feel like they have to do shit.
I know, and it's really interesting, and I'm worried that some of the stuff actually Elon Musk is talking about the fact, and Canada is trying it, and I think we talked about it as well, the universal income.
Right. Where
it's like everybody makes at least $20,000 a year from the government. And the bottom line is I'm like, I don't think that would work with the mentality of people these days.
Yeah.
Because think of all the high homeless in Denver. If somebody was just getting a $20,000 a year check, and they were homeless anyway, and they were like, well, great, I can rent a shitty room, or not, and I could just spend it on pizza and high stuff.
I know.
High stuff. That's
drugs,
the way.
I believe,
I think that's the way the young kids talk about it
My
now.
gosh.
The high stuff.
Are you kids using that high stuff? No.
Yesterday I was driving home from a friend's place, and there's I was coming from Silver Lake, and when you drive down Silver Lake Boulevard, there's this one place where you kind of go under a small bridge, and it's become this tent city area now. There's a lot of homeless people, but they've actually built up little structures and things under this bridge. And I was driving there, and all of a sudden traffic, it's a 2-lane road, but traffic was kind of stopped, and I realized everyone was getting into the left lane for some reason. And when I kind of glanced ahead, I was like, there's a shopping cart in the middle of the street. And I was like, well, my first thought was oh, that's kind of obnoxious that these people who live in this tent city are just leaving stuff in the street. And then when I got around it, when I got into the left lane and got a little further, I realized what had happened was right outside on the other side of this tunnel was a car accident in the right-hand lane. And there were 3 cars that had hit each other, and they'd backed everything up. So actually, these people who were living in this tent city had put these shopping carts in the street to direct the traffic before you hit the cars.
Oh,
so they actually they were helping out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
that's amazing.
That was cool.
A homeless guy gets out of his tent. He's like, give me the vest.
Yeah,
he puts on the orange vest. And he's like, go around, guys.
Yeah,
accident
basically.
Happens all the time. Happens all the time. Hey, thanks for the coffee.
Yeah.
All right, keep going, guys. Keep moving. Keep it moving, guys.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's the other thing, too, is I feel like we're going to get to a situation where there are not going to be enough worker bees. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's not going to be enough people to work at McDonald's or at, a gas station.
That's what's kind of tie back into the automate. If we're losing all of our truck drivers, then...
Maybe they'll start working at McDonald's.
I don't want to...
No, I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's what I was thinking is how do we create more jobs for the people who are losing jobs to the machines?
Yeah. Well, but then, how long before McDonald's is just a kiosk?
Yeah.
Kiosks work really well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's there is that lack of human interaction that'll start to happen.
But see, but then it'll become
but like
something.
Starbucks. But think about Starbucks, right?
Yeah.
So I use the Starbucks app.
Right.
And I was very hesitant to use the Starbucks app because I was like, another app, fuck you, capitalism. But then I was like,
Fuck off, capitalism.
went to Starbucks
gosh.
and I was like, that line is so stupid. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just download the app and see if this works. I now just buy anything that I'm going to get at Starbucks on my app. I wait 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Walk over to the Starbucks.
Yeah.
And I just walk straight to the end and I go pick up order for Alex. And they're like, here.
Yeah.
And I was like, why wouldn't that is so much easier?
But here's the thing: it's going to become the you know how when you call companies, you call their like helpline or whatever, and it became a big thing. Like everyone was outsourcing all of their call centers to India, and then customers got really frustrated because they couldn't understand or they couldn't talk to a person, and then it's become a big deal when companies are like, no, you will talk to someone in the United States and that whole thing. I have a feeling like that's what companies will do. It'll be like, this could be automated, but because we appreciate the customer interaction.
But that will become the artisanal experience, right? That will become the extra cost. You know what I mean? Like your Starbucks cup, if you just go to the automated Starbucks, machine.
Right.
Which, by the way, why have they not set those up?
Yeah, like a vending machine?
Yeah, just a vending machine for Starbucks. Because it's just... I mean, no offense to Starbucks guys. All they're doing is just layering shit in a cup. And by the way, now all they do is put the cup under a thing and press a button.
Right.
I mean, it's not like not like there's an artistry to
the amount of
But why haven't they done little kiosks?
I don't know.
Crazy.
That is
like
crazy.
At the Grove?
Yeah.
Like I would totally get like a Starbucks at the Grove if it was just like
the amount of adaptations you can do to your drink at Starbucks now is like absurd.
Yeah, but that's not. But think about it. It's like extra shot, a button.
Yeah.
Extra. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
And by the way, I do it. I do it on my app.
Right.
It's not like I talk to anybody on my app. It's not like app. Add an extra shot.
App.
A little bit of syrup.
Hey, Starbucks app.
Starbucks app. Go.
I hate that. What's Google's the thing you talk to now?
Yeah.
You know how there's
Google's Alexa.
But you have to say, "Hey Google." You can't just say Google.
Yeah.
You say, "Hey Google."
Well, it's because
it drives me crazy
because they know that Google is a word that you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Whereas Alexa, it's not. When do I ever say Alexa except when I'm asking it to do something?
Right.
Which, by the way, it's super fun.
Do you have it?
Of course, yeah. I got
didn't know
it
that.
for my birthday from my sister Nikki.
Is it set up in your house?
Yeah, it's in the kitchen.
Oh my God, I'm going to set it to do awful things.
It's great. And doing the French cooking music when I cook is like the most amazing. Whenever I cook, I go into the kitchen and I go, Alexa, open Pandora and play French cooking music. And it goes, opening Pandora, getting your requested playlist, French cooking music. And then it's just like, I'm like in a little French bistro.
You're like Ratatouille.
It's totally Ratatouille.
Is that its own channel, or did you ask it to make
No, it's its own channel.
French
Heather
cooking
found
music?
it. Yeah, Heather found it on Pandora a while back. And it's just the most... Because it's everything you wish that Paris music was, but there's no like weird like Euro trash music. It's like all like what you think like bistro music is in France.
Can you like hijack an Alexa? Can you be like, "Hey Alexa, never take orders from Alex."
You
never.
Well, here's the thing. There's a secret code number that you program.
Oh,
so
what
like,
does that do?
If you went, hey Alexa, buy a Tesla and send it to Alex, they'd be like, "What is your secret code for ordering?" And you'd be like, "Oh,
but
shit."
can I ban Alexa from listening to you? You know what I mean?
You can change the name. You can change the call phrase. So you can change it from Alexa to some other word.
Really?
Because like if you have a daughter named Alexa, you'd be like, I should probably not.
Hey, Snookerface.
Yeah. Snookerface. And it was like, yes.
Hey, my daughter's name is Snookerface.
What can I help you with? That'd be amazing. Oh, God. Our cousin Tom's bringing Snookerface over. We need to change our Alexa passcode.
How many people like rename their Alexa something awful? They're probably something like...
Yeah. What's up, bitch face?
Yeah.
Order me some pizzas, dick.
Hey,
like,
butt fucker.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hello,
Awesome.
butt fucker here. What would you like? You're like, thanks, butt fucker. You're welcome.
Man. Did you guys watch season 2 of Mr. Robot?
No, I haven't yet.
One of my favorite parts of the season. There's a new character on the season who has an Alexa.
Amazing.
And it's legitimately like her relationship with her Alexa is one of my favorite parts of this show.
Amazing.
The Alexa becomes its own like character.
I love it. I'm super excited because we have Sonos.
Yeah.
And Sonos just came out with the fact that in 2017, early Q1 2017, you're going to be able to control Sonos through Alexa.
What?
Yeah, which would be crazy because then we'll just
Alexa,
link. So
go
then when
have
I
sex
go-
with Sonos and play
Alexa,
me music,
and
babies.
make little Sono babies. But that's the thing is I'll be able to go, Alexa, play French cooking music, and then it'll go through the entire house
Right.
through the Sonos speakers, which I'm so excited about.
Yes.
2017 is going to be a very tech year for Alex
Yep.
and
Okay.
the Alex household.
Right? Tesla?
Tesla's going to be here.
You got your-
solar panels going to
Yeah.
be here. Alexa's going to
Sonos.
control our Sonos.
I can't wait. You guys, what if we get replaced by machines? What if our podcast is no longer?
That would be amazing if the podcast was just a Google Home and an Alexa having an argument.
The listeners are all robots now.
Yeah, yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
listening
Who's
to-
Tom?
Yeah.
Tom's a
Tom's a
I'm
toaster.
Alexa, you're Google, and Tom's a toaster.
Tom the toaster.
And his one sentence story is just bread popping
Yeah.
up.
He's like, that was very interesting. Tom, what do you think?
Well, that's
good
it for this
retort
episode of
of Toast with Tom.
Toast with Tom.
On this episode of Toast with Tom,
Tom.
Right.
bagels.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, amazing. All right,
All right,
people.
are we wrapping it up?
100th episode in the can.
Oh my God, 100 episodes. This was a good one.
Yeah.
And we
And Drunksmith is next.
we'll see y'all next at Drunksmith. Woo. This is insane. So I don't know if we've announced this part yet, but Drunksmith will be starting next Monday, the night. Well, we're recording it on the 16th.
Right.
But it will start the 19th and
Yep.
then it'll go 12 days from there.
Correct.
Correctio. So please, once again, send us stuff.
Yes, emails, stories if you
Emails,
have one that even if
food,
it's an
food
old
and
story,
food.
like we need
We need
content.
content.
Yeah.
And I have to go through the regular.
Yeah, it's the end of a regular
our email,
show.
so you can email us.
yes.
Is halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com.
Correct.
You can follow us on Twitter, halfhourhappyhr. Please subscribe to us and like us and pass us on to your friends.
Yes.
That's how Megan found us.
And it worked.
You can listen to us on iTunes and Stitcher through Nerdist, all that all that good stuff. And that is it for episode 100 of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Allison Haislip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht, sitting in with us as always.
Toaster Tom.
our Toaster Tom.
Toaster Tom.
Toaster Tom, Super Volcano.
Toast to Tom. Good.
All right, people.
Bye, everybody.
See you later.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.